Everybody wants to hear handy tips to help cut down on the cost of flights, whether you're planning a holiday in Europe or around the world trip. Hi, this is Kev from Planet Travelers, and here I offer you some of the best, so make sure to stick until the end of the video. I'll share my useful tips for getting more for your money in terms of flights, the best way to book flight tickets. Fun fact, did you know Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the cheapest days to fly? Business travelers typically flock to airports on Mondays and Fridays, driving up prices, so ditch the weekend rush and fly midweek. Now come on, it's witnessed that the majority of the people do not belong to the elite segment of the population. Therefore, we, the people, have to cut the cost drastically while planning our trips. Or we have to simultaneously keep trying to grab some exciting offers on various holiday packages. However, these are some of the standard dents that we usually face. So here are some key tips that will save you time, frustration, and most importantly, money when booking your next flight. Tip number 1. Be flexible with your travel dates. The majority of us can see various travel-related websites that promise to offer exclusive discounts and deals on specific days. And we further believe in such statements, but in reality it's false. So, to save you from this trap, we suggest you to track the flight tickets for the entire month with various flight checking platforms. It is one of the great tricks to get the cheapest flights to a specific destination. In this process, just check the one-way fare by not mentioning the departure, via which you will be able to see the bookings for the entire month. With this, you'll get a clear picture of the monthly flight prices and dates, which has a cost-effective offer. Tip number 2. Fly during the working weekdays. Opting to take your flight during the working week can save you money, as flight prices for departures during the working week, especially Tuesdays and Wednesdays, are cheaper. This is mainly because these days are less popular to travel on. Tip number 3. Have a look at airline websites. Many airline websites have made it simpler to identify the inexpensive days to fly by displaying a calendar view booking system. This system permits you to scan prices ranging across the week that you are looking for. Pro tip: utilize flight search engines like Kayak and Google Flights. These platforms scan hundreds of travel sites, letting you compare prices and find hidden gems. Tip number 4. Track airlines on social media platforms. The significant presence of social media has enabled us to reap some consumer benefits. As a result, travelers who want to visit abroad can now follow famous airlines on diverse social media platforms. Using this ninja trick will help you in getting insights regarding several promotional deals that airlines offer at the last minute. Also, you can subscribe to some of them to get regular alerts regarding airfare discounts and best flash sales. Tip number 5. Last minute deals aren't always cheaper, so book early. Don't get fooled into thinking that last minute deals are necessarily a cheaper option for cheap flight tickets, because they seldom are. The clever thinking is to book early, even as early as up to a year in advance if that is possible for the flight you require. Flight tickets have a tendency to be cheaper when they are first released, which is normally about a year before the flight, so have a look online as soon as the flights you want are available. Fact: consider booking flights and accommodation together. Many travel agencies offer bundle deals that can be significantly cheaper than booking separately. Tip number 6. How to get cheap flight tickets by paying with a credit card. There are a lot of advantages to paying for a flight with a credit card. One of the advantages of paying with a credit card is that you are protected when you make bigger purchases. For example, if you spend more than $100 on a flight, you'll be covered for a refund if the airline or travel company goes out of business. The same may not necessarily be the case with your debit card, so check first. Credit cards are also more useful for spending in a foreign country and give you better exchange rates than you would get with your debit card. Tip number 7. Rely on your incognito mode. It's another clever way to find cheapest flights, because when you search with your login credentials, then eventually you start getting notifications related to that matter. Similar happens in the case of flight bookings. The repeated search leads to prices skyrocketing, hence it is advised to rely on the new incognito mode while booking cheap flights. In this way, your previous history will not get stored. That was all for this video, and if you liked it, make sure to leave a subscribe and a like. I would recommend you to watch our video on most secure airlines as well. Bye bye.